are you? Good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to the George Show. Huh? God bless you all. And yeah, I know it's Thursday night. Normally on Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Alexa, off. And yeah, so I just tested some. I've been having problems with my equipment. No, not that equipment. With the technical side of the podcasts. Yeah. The other equipment is okay for now, if you know what I'm saying. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. The equipment is good. That equipment is working. But yeah, because I said, let me go on. I was tired. I was really tired. And I wasn't feeling it, this technical stuff I got with these computers and laptops and tablet. It's just exhausted, it's wearing me out. And so I just took the night off, man. I got some rest, and because I said, yo, let me get it together first before I bring on any guests and try to have a show with guests. By myself, I'm comfortable with this, and I catch my views, if you will, on the back end. It doesn't affect me one way or the other with people in the room or not. Time that I'm doing the show, and if people want to see it, they'll see it. If not, hey, it's for whatever, if you want to call it that, prosperity. So I just do it, and I have fun with it. And but I wanted to talk about some stuff. I know it's all about. It comes down to everybody says the bottom line. It's all about the money, and that is an issue for a lot of people before they make a move and do any kind of thing. It's about money. They see if it's worth it for them and what's in it for them, that kind of thing. And you can't blame them because that's what it comes down to, and that's what this whole thing is based on, right? Pretty much. And the question is, all money though? That's the question. Where's sign off? Is all money good money? And I tell you this: I had an uncle, God bless him, Uncle T, and he was getting money. He was out there doing his thing. He was scrambling, and I ran with him for a minute. And listen, hey, I saw what money can do. I saw what money, is good, big money. And look, was he? Did he have any regrets about what he was doing? Scrambling, selling drugs, or uh, the way he talked sometimes, it made me think he did. Uh, you know, like if yo man, if it's not me, it's somebody else. He used to say, so maybe he had second thoughts about whatever, but I don't know. He blessed me up with a beautiful deuce and a quarter. Huh? Give it up for that deuce. The limited Buick Limited. That was the limited edition in 76. What was it? I had a 76 and 79 or 78, and it was beautiful, man. Big car. It was like an airplane, and we floated and glided. It was a hell of a ride. Yeah, he blessed me with that. We used to have the Alfa Romeo, that Audi 5000 when it first came out. The big cars and stuff like that. We had plenty of money all over the place. It's before I went down to Grambling University. Yeah, big up for Grambling. But yeah, so yeah, he had big, and and the way he was getting it, that's how he did what he did, and I reaped some of the benefits and stuff like that. But is all money good? Uh, it's subjective. And you know what? When you got that money in your pocket and you're around it, you don't think along those lines. It's just a matter of it's lifestyle. You're doing and keeping it moving. It's when I was out there getting high, sniffing, smoking that cocaine. I saw Whitney Houston on some show. She had got real thin. She smoked so much her bones. She had smoked herself down to the bones. And she came on one show and she was saying she was out there and she was smoking. And she was saying about how she get high, she's smoking all that, but she said she smoked the good dope, the good crack, huh? The good crack, yeah. So, yeah, but you doing when you have money like that, you think you could do whatever. So yeah, she was smoking the good crack, and so yeah, you know what? You smoking. Crack is crack. Uh, Let me tell you, if somebody brought in a couple of dimes, nickels or whatever, and that's all that was on the table, that's all that was in the house, they would have smoked that. Whitney would have smoked the shit. Because when you're getting high, man, you don't really have some standards to some. Well, she said she did. She the good crack. That's what she said. It's a hell of a thing. That's like I was watching the movie. What was it? Said, do you have the good mono or the bad mono? Mono is mono, right? There's no good or bad. Mono's mono. Uh, but sometimes some people can quantify it, and that's how they get along. That's how they do what they do. More power, more power. And again, I'm just asking questions. Just put it out. Like I say, this is one of those shows. I'm just, go along. I'm pacing myself, and because brother Tyrone Lowe and he's hanging in there with me. I tried to have him on for the last 2 weeks, and because of the technical problems that happened with my system here, equipment and stuff, it just hasn't happened. I don't think it's the Wi-Fi, because I doubled the Wi-Fi. It's because I don't really have an understanding of what the hell is going on to this extent. And I had people that I'm dealing with the streaming service to just leave this in place, leave mine alone. But they say they couldn't just leave this particular system alone without they're removing all the systems. So they need this one, was in the hell out too. They had to revamp this as well. And so I've been having problems since. I avoided it for as long as I could, them revamping it, them upgrading it as they said they were going to do. And it hasn't been good for me, but hey, the show goes on, and I definitely, opt out. I opt out. I said, no, I'm not going to, renew. There's no reason for me to renew at the problems that I'm having. I can do a show like I'm doing tonight by myself and just reel off stuff and talk about this and talk about that. That's fine too, but do I want to continue to pay for that? And no, uh, not at not at what they're charging. And so I'm thinking, considering uh, just that's it. I have enough material. I can go back and look over it and stuff and stand up stuff. And I had some incredible guests and bonded with a lot of good people. I met a lot of great people, and I'm good with that. I had a terrific experience, and good for me. So I'm a comedian. I do stand up, and I see a lot of changes out there. And when I get back out, it's not worth it for me. Now, even that, listen, uh, everything has changed. I remember when I first started, they had the black rooms, the white rooms. It was always, a disparity, a difference. Some black comedians never worked white rooms. I don't know if they were scared. They didn't have that material for a white room, and vice versa. The white comics didn't work the black rooms. You had some white cats, man, that would come around to the black rooms and, apply their trade and do their thing, and they were good. Funny is funny. That's what it comes down to. And I can tell you stories about, comics that couldn't handle the room. It was too much for them and stuff like that. But no need to go there. They're not here. They can't defend themselves. I'm not going to put it out there like that. But yeah, so, there's a certain type of material a person feels that they can do. But like I said, funny is funny. You got some stuff which is called universal, where you can just talk about anything across the board that hits, then you're good and you can be success. I'll show you a brother who I'm talking about is very funny. And had him on a show, and Dwayne is a working comedian, Dwayne Kennedy. Give it up for Dwayne. The brother's hilarious. He really is. He's done Leno, Letterman. I don't know. Let me check back. I don't know if he did Leno, but he definitely did Letterman. But here's a little taste of him right here. Dwayne Kennedy.
Let white folks have it, man. Just right out the gate. Let me tell you something. Your pathological greed and compulsive need for control has been the single most source of pain and misery for people of color throughout this world for generations. But I try not to say things like that anymore. Because I found once you have said something like that to a white person, you almost never get a second date. You know what I mean?
Let me see something. I don't know if the clip played. Played it.
Let white folks have it, man. Just right out the gate. Let me tell you something. Your pathological greed and compulsive need for control has been the single most source of pain and misery for people of color throughout this world for generations. But I try not to say things like that anymore. Because I found once you have said something like that to a white person, you almost never get a second date. You know what I mean?
He is a funny brother. Here's another clip I like. This is a real stand-up. It's when he
is making his debut with us tonight. He was voted best stand-up comedian at this year's Aspen Comedy Festival. Ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor, please welcome Dwayne Kennedy. Oh, Dwayne.
What's poppin'? How you feeling? I feel good too, thanks for asking. I've been reading the Bible, and this is what I have learned, is two things that they talk about in the Bible a lot. Wine and stuff that's hard to believe. I think the wine came first, and then thus, ergo, comes all the stuff that, is kind of You know, because you know how sometimes, man, you'll be drinking wine with a group of friends or, you know, some apostles, and a story will just start getting away from you. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, I remember yesterday I saw like a dog or like a beast. He had 1 or 7 heads, and the bush was on fire and talking to me. I'm drunk, but you can quote me on that. I hear you writing a book. I'm not real religious, man, but I do like gospel tunes. I like Negro spirituals, you know what I mean? I like Negroes with spirits, you know what I mean? I like Swing Low, Sweet Cherry. That's a brilliant song, man, but you have to listen to it because it had more than one meaning, you know what I mean? It was not just an ethereal aspiration to God. It also meant get ready because we get ready to get out of here. You know, that was the code. It was like swing low, sweet chariot. You know, the Underground Railroad is coming for to carry us home, you know what I mean? Or to Detroit or wherever it is you want to be dropped off, you know. And you had to think, it took a brilliant mind, man, to be able to write a song on that many levels, you know, because you know it was probably a lot of slaves who tried to write spirituals. You know what I mean? But just wasn't really that good at concealing the message. And they'd be like, hey, Joshua, won't you sing that spiritual I hear you've been working on? All right, Master. Tonight at 8:30, gonna get some shovels and bash white folk in the head. What time? 8:30. Joshua's songwriting career over. But now people trying to find something, all right? People searching since whatever happened, you know what I mean? Searching for God or searching for Osama or, you know. Since they done offered $25 million reward, more people searching for Osama than God, you know what I mean? And now we're at war, you know. Not with a country, we're at war with an ideology. Which is weird, man, because the only intriguing part about war, man, with the United States is you always see the new stuff that the United States has developed to wipe you out. Because it's not war, not like it used to be. Remember, war back in the day used to have some character, some flavor. Like, you remember, we probably don't remember this, but like the Revolutionary War? Right back then, you got a little music with your war. You know what I mean? Dude on drums, dude on fife, you know what I mean? Just little background music while you're getting shot. You know, even the Civil War, they had a dude out there on bugle when you got there, you know. Welcome to the war. This next tune I wrote in Paris. I call this one Charge. Dude behind him playing bass. I don't know how we got this gig. But now, man, everything's high tech, you know? Everything is smart weapons, as opposed to, it used to be like just hope weapons. You know, send a missile off, hope it would hit something. Right? Then the Persian Gulf War came out. Remember that? And the smart weapons, remember that? Tomahawk missile, remember that? Flying this high off the ground, through the streets, dodging buildings, looking for your house. Any of you kids seen Dwayne? He lives right down the street, Mr. Missile, sir. All right, thanks. Stay in school. All right, you all. Thank you very much.
That's Dwayne Kennedy when he was on Letterman. Funny brother, very, very funny. And he shared that with me, shared that with us. And he's see him live. He's check out his page. He's proud. Dwayne Kennedy. His young picture, he looked like from a Good Time, right? From JJ, not JJ. It was JJ's brother, Michael, from Good Times. So, but he's got a lot of beautiful content, terrific content, funny content, very positive, and the brother writes excellent, and he's a thinker. He's one of those guys. He's a cat, man. I'd pay him. He's worth it for sure. And play one more time. I was talking about the white room, black room thing where some black downtown and play the black rooms back in the day when I was uptown living in Manhattan. And that was a big deal. Play the white rooms or to be around that area, the comic strip, improv, Catch a Rising Star. And but here's Dwayne Kennedy talking about how that is, like actually uptown rooms, the black rooms, Uptown Comedy Club back in the day. We used to go to Jersey and play a club called Terminal D. Ooh. Anybody that was back in the day, they know when I say Terminal D, what that meant. That was brutal. It was rougher than the because those guys, man, it was a Thursday night, man, and it was. And yeah, here's Dwayne talking about that, his style.
And then that was like his only hit. Different type of show than I expected, man. And I'm glad, I hope it's a different type of show than you expected, a bit. Because, I mean, sometimes people see black comedians and stuff, and they think, oh, man, it's going to be like, I can't wait. He's going to be talking about everybody. He's going to be talking about that dude. Hey, talk about his head. Talk about that brother right there. He can't walk. Talk about him. I don't like to do that, man. And it kills me when you see like black comedians who come on sometimes and they come out like, and they'll dog out the audience, but then they'll try to slip in some social commentary. Yeah, those brothers kill me. Be like ignorant with a message. They'll come out like, God damn, I'm in this motherfucking house. Look at all these motherfuckers here. Look at where all my niggas at. Look at all these motherfucking niggas right here. Look at this black ass bitch right here. This funky black ass, nasty, stanky, skank, funky nasty, funky skank, nasty, black funky stank, nasty black bitch right here. Funky black, and speaking of nasty, funky skank bitches, we got to love our sisters, because they queens. They queens. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I know you know what I'm saying. This bald-head black motherfucker right here. Bubble-lip motherfucker. No job having government cheese receiving motherfucker right. Pussy-eating motherfucker right here. And speaking of eating pussy, ladies and gentlemen, it's too many kids going to bed hungry at night. All right, thank you all. I'm done.
That's a funny brother. No question about that. Dwayne Kennedy. And yeah, he should have his own sitcom and specials. I think Showtime stuff has, but you he needs to be up there with the top cats, man, with Cedric and those cats, man. Yeah, he's as funny, if not funnier, than them. Hey, what's up, Karen? Karen Biden. Hope you're feeling better, Karen. Hope everything is good with your situation with the you had the blackout last night and the whole night. Yeah, that brother there, Dwayne Kennedy, is is a is a funny man. And yeah, I had the privilege and pleasure to have him on. And yeah, I think he's from originally from Chicago, from Chi-Town. I met him at his place back in the day called um, West Cafe on Western Avenue, right across the street from Columbia. Yeah, and we worked. That was the spot that I got thrown out and was banned for 6 months. I ran a family out of the room. Yeah, so I don't think the was there that night, but yeah, he was from Chicago with his partner, his buddy Lance Crothers. Lance was in that movie Booty Tane. He's a good friend of Chris Rock. So was Dwayne at that time as well. Jetta Jones, all them cats from Chicago. And they both were from Chi-Town. And it was a pleasure meeting them. Funny. They were just naturally funny. And yeah, so I went out some other stuff as well. Uh, Talked about the black rooms, the white rooms, and Dwayne kind of he gave you like how it is. You know, I worked some of them rough, man, and some of them dudes, man, are brutal. You know, they used to really they make the audience cry, make the females just break down and just lose it, man. And all they do was just bring a bottle of champagne over to the table. You just broke this girl's spirit, man. You just broke her down and humiliated her in front of her friends and family. And now you're gonna the club. All you're gonna do is just stuff it off by giving them a bottle of liquor. Up, but that's how that was. I don't know how it is out there now. You know what I'm saying? As far as like, I don't know if there's any really hard black rooms. I'm sure around the country. Yes, there are. Cats are just getting up there, just doing whatever, and it makes it hard, man, to come and do material behind that. Stuff that just laying it out, thought provoking material where it's not beating up on an audience. You're just doing stuff, man. Just for material. I don't dumb my stuff down, so it's like that. But it's working those kind of rooms, and it was hard back then. Sometimes you get some cats, good audience men that are thinking that are there for the show, not there to be a part of the show. And it goes better. Goes a lot smoother. Terminal Day out for the people in the Bronx on 166, 167th Avenue, get off on Jerome over there. Back in the day, I was before they shot it up. I had been there 2 weeks in a row. And, it was an experience. But yeah, so they had some brutal room then. And I was talking to you know, uh, audience, a viewer, and kind of got, he's a supporter of the show, Tim Yoakley. Give it up for Tim. And come to find out, he's got a talent. The brother is a hell of a songwriter. And he sent me something. I said, damn, this is beautiful. Almost brought me to tears. The words, really, I'm going to play it. And I'm going to have Tim on. I said, yo, man, I'd love to have you come on. Once I get my stuff together, my situation, what I'm having here on the technical side, I think I'd love to have you on, brother. And he's got some other songs send me. I'm not going to even talk to him because they, let him explain what it is. And, we have a conversation there. But I do want to play this particular song now. And it's Tim Yoakley. I had actually put his name in a Google, because I thought it was Jockley. They spelled Yokley. And then I put it there. So I said, let me call him up and find out if that's what it is, if it's Jockley. And it's Yoakley, and I said, Yoakley, but he cleared it up. It's Yokley. And this song here is called Come Upright. It's beautiful.
Some things go without saying, and no, I am not even playing. When you look around at this world, your thoughts can get so swirled. With all the fighting and all the hate, just getting along would be so great. But there's a way that things can change. You can be in the city or out on the range. If you have got kids, you know what I mean. Reflections of you when they're out being seen. One thing is certain and always true: bring them up right, someone's gonna thank you. Just take some time to show them the way. Bring them up right and make a new day. If you take the time to nurture their growth, it won't just help you, it will help you both. There's a difference between right and wrong. Show them the way, and it won't take long. Bring them up right and say this real loud: my child, you truly make me so proud. They can walk in a way that shines a light for others to see. You brought them up right. Kids can be mean and they can be cruel. They can be happy if you give them the tools. Show them the way that leads to the light, so even the blind can fight the good fight. When going to bed, teach them to pray. Wake up to thank God for a brand new day. When they're all grown and out of your sight, you need not worry, you brought them up right.
Wow, that is a pretty song. The words, just the words, and just incredible. Bring them up right. How you raise your kids, grandkids. My grandmother raised me, and she brought me up right. I thank you, Mama. God bless her. And Tim Yokley. We're going to have the brother on. He's got several more songs, and I listened to one of them, the last one that he sent me to yet. But I'll turn him on and he'll talk about it. And, it's a real song right there. Tim Yokley. Thank you, Tim. I appreciate that. And, it was real good. Bring him up right. And nice. And yeah. So talked about the comedy side of things, the black white room, money, the issue with no matter how you try to quantify it or look at it, it's always about money at the end of the day. I was saying, I asked the question: is all money good? He's talking about how my uncle was in the drug trade. He was out there, and I ran with him for a minute. I did, and yeah, and he was getting it. He was getting money, But blood, drug money. Not all of it is good. I gotta say that at the end of the day, and money is money for sure. And some people uh, want to be famous. We talked about that before. At any and all, they want that. The Kardashians, Paris Hilton's, yeah, so just doing stupid shit, man, just to get noticed and to have some type of notoriety. To uh, famous, that I guess they think that that's fame, that breeds fame. And the influencers that they call them, the TikTok, the YouTubers and stuff, like the Jake Paul guy just jumped in, just fighting fighters. He just fuck it. He's taking steroids. He's all hyped up to take that punishment, man. But shit, he'll do it for a few mil. You feel me? And to get his keep his out there, him and his brother. But and there's some with these pranks, these fuck pranks, man. They go too far? Yes, they do. One guy got shot. I seen it. He was in the mall on this guy. These guys trying to tell him, yo, man, leave me the fuck up. Leave me pop. Just popped him. Yeah. So I'm like, damn. But hey, he's out there. He says he's out the hospital. He'll be back in the mall. I'm not sorry to laugh. He'll be back in a wheelchair in the mall fucking with people. Some people don't listen. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, so man, I guess they get a taste of what it is. Like these guys walking around and Jordan famous, huh? That's gotta be fucking like crazy all day long. Can he just go to Denny's or, well, no, nobody wants to go to Denny's. That was a wrong. No, I don't know. I'm just saying. You want to go out, get something to eat, get something to just chill. Go to the store, and you're Michael Jordan. You just can't go out and just, or can you? You got to disguise yourself. Can you go out and they know it's MJ? Huh? That's got to be fucking crazy. Or Michael Jackson, God bless him, when he was, a prince or somebody, Madonna. You know what I'm saying? Want to go to the fucking, store, whatever. Some people can handle it. Now can Michael, do you want to be that all day? You know what I'm saying? Can, you uh, fighting people, Kim Kardashian, and that they want that. They need that. To have pictures taken all day, to wear that changing outfit and just go out. Just walk around some fucking place just to be seen. Somebody's going to take a picture of you. Would you like that? Would that be okay? Would you just, motherfuckers just, pictures all fucking day long? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. No, what's up, Tim? There he is. Tim, God bless you, brother. Yeah. Play your song. You'll see it on the back end. With beautiful words. Beautiful, beautiful words. I'll play it again. And really love it, man. I really fell in love with that song. That Bring 'em Up, huh? Bring 'em Up Right. Yes, sir. Beautiful. Good work. Good job, my friend. And yeah, so who wants to be that famous? Tim, would you like to be that famous? Is that what you're going for? Bring them. Your parents, your people brought you up, right? Karen, would you want to be that famous, that had that kind of notoriety, huh? Walking out, just hey, Michael Jordan famous, and like a guy like Larry seems like he could handle it. You know, doesn't seem like he can be too approachable. Michael J, not too approach. You know what I'm saying? They've been, famous for so long, but they They're doing it because they are incredible at what they do. You know what I'm saying? But these people that uh, want to be in the just want to be in it just because. You know what I'm saying? The Kardashians, the Paris Hiltons, and just you know what I'm saying. So it's just the Jake Paul, he wants this guy wants it bad. You know, these influencers want it bad. They, just fuck it. They'll do anything. Tim says, I'm not looking for fame or money. Both of these problems, there's most definitely. That's a fact. It's a gift, brother. You have a real gift. It's and be a producer. Get your name out there, just writing songs and stuff like that. I played the song. I put some of you up there. The song is it's like, it looks like you could be with Black Sabbath or Led Zeppelin or something like that, huh? Yeah. It's to the song that you're playing. I'm a Zeppelin fan for years. But that number 2 album is my favorite. 2 and 4 is probably the best. I'm Foreigner, Leonard Skinner, Dirty White. I used to sing that. It's like dirty. I'd be listen to my back in the day the CD player. Is you listen to Dirty White, and yeah, big Foreigner fan. My mother turned me on to Eat a Peach. Live at the Fillmore West. Yeah. Karen says maybe. Karen, you're full of it. Maybe you do want to be that famous. Maybe you do want to be that famous. Yeah. It's hard because those people that are famous, like the Kardashians and stuff, they don't seem to get enough of it. They want more. They take more pictures, type shit. But I'm gonna play that again. I'm gonna play Bring 'Em Up Right. Great song. A great song. But yeah, I seen so much. Tim says that you get the rich and famous overnight. That's all it takes. Looks like I froze up.
Some things go without saying, and no, I am not even playing. When you look around at this world, your thoughts can get so swirled. With all the fighting and all the hate, just getting along would be so great. But there's a way that things can change. You can be in the city or out on the range. If you have got kids, you know what I mean. Reflections of you when they're out being seen. One thing is certain and always true: bring 'em up right, someone's gonna thank you. Just take some time to show them the way. Bring 'em up right and make a new day. If you take the time to nurture their growth, it won't just help you, it will help you both. There's a difference between right and wrong. Show them the way, and it won't take long. Bring them up right, and say this real loud. My child, you truly make me so proud. They can walk in a way that shines a light for others to see. You brought them up right. Kids can be mean, and they can be cruel. They can be happy if you give them the tools. Show them the way that leads to the light, so even the blind can fight the good fight. When going to bed, teach them to pray. Wake up to thank God for a brand new day. They're all grown and out of your sight. You need not worry, you brought them up right.
Great song. Bring them up right. Sam Yokley, huh? Beautiful words, beautiful. Bringing them up right, baby. And yeah, that's what this generation needs. They used to say, spare the rod, spoil the child. And that's so true. But yeah, those words get all down. That's what it's all about. And you asked me, did I listen to Two Fathers? Yes, another pretty song. I told him, I said, yeah, I'm going to bring you on the date. And then we'll talk about, I appreciate them. Listen to the third one yet. And then I see I'm having here again. Karen says I made her famous. Funny. I hear you, Karen. No doubt. Tim said, thank you. You're welcome, Tim. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that song. I'm not looking for fame, Tim said. We put that up already. But yeah, so hey, I talked to Sedan earlier. I told him with the Silver Fox, give him a call about that information with Tyrone Lowe, in a legend show, because they'd be a good fit for him. Well, that's up for him to decide who he wants on. He does sing and what they can bring or whatever, but yeah, it would work. The Fox, the Silver, and the Sedan, the God of Sound, and the Almighty. Yeah, I see that working. I see that happening. Will Seville, Eddie OJ, those cats. And with Tim Yokley, yeah, it's music. I don't know how Tyrone, Mr. Lowe, does his thing. He has studios throughout the country and stuff now. I don't know where. I'm in the at Lehman College, very professional setup and everything that I had in here and trying to make it work for the last 2 weeks. And, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Please leave the system alone. Leave it alone. Well, we're changing it, to upgrade and just let me listen. I'm not a technical individual. Please just leave it the way it is, please. and they didn't listen. They still. I've been having problems since. Huh? So hey, it is what it is, as they say. And I gotta just I shut it down. I've already canceled the subscription. They're looking for a payment on the 15th of December. But know, look, if I can't get the old system back the way I had absolutely no problems with that. I've done, so many shows. I got so much content on YouTube. Yeah, this show also goes on YouTube as well. I stream from here, but uh, on YouTube, they're there. They're in the archives and the stuff that I did a podcast on Facebook or YouTube and Twitter. I just was fine with it and just talking stuff basically. That's up there. Sometimes I go and I look at that and I'm like, this is this. I'm like, this guy's, you know, but it's me. And some of the stuff is funny. Some of the stuff I'm like, damn, I said that. I wasn't drinking. It was just some of the stuff up of that head. There are glitches. Karen said there are glitches tonight. I'm pretty sure there are, but it's not. At least I'm not being with a guest like with Tyrone Lowe. This guy's like, hey man, so why? I'll come back on again. We'll do it. He said, I'll do it till we get it right. Wow. As professional as his stuff is, his 6 camera, 7 camera, setup, editing on the spot, to listen, but he's an understanding individual. He's in the business and he knows. So I'm thankful for that. And I'm appreciative of that. And Cameron said, there's glitches tonight. Let me show you Tyrone, Mr. Lowe. He's got his show on, what is that? As I said, YouTube called Legends. There he is. Cool. Lays in the cut. And, he's a seasoned individual, polished in every sense of the word. Karen said there's glitches tonight. Here he is with Trey. Tracy Moore, I know Trey before he made it. He was introduced to Tracy by Uncle Jimmy Mack. This is the brother that passed away in his, the Mercedes Jeep that was leased to him on their way back. The show that they were doing, they were on tour, and they had the thing with Walmart truck slammed into their vehicle, and James McNair is his government name. Uncle Jimmy Mack is what we know him as I know him. That's how Uncle Jimmy. That's how I met Tracy, through Uncle at Mineola and Long Island. And they wanted, after when Def Jam came out, they wanted a Def Jam style comedy night. So they gave it to me. I got a little. They put in my hands, and I got Tracy Morgan, Uncle Jimmy Mack, and Face Man. And I heard Mike Epps talking about Face Man the other night. I didn't even know those guys knew Mike. I didn't know Mike was around the way. I never seen Mike on the circuit. That doesn't mean that he wasn't there. I just didn't, he was doing his thing, hustling, getting thing together with the what was that? What was that movie he did with Ice Cube, Fridays and stuff, and funny brother, talented actor, and like I said, I don't know him, but when I see him stand up and he's on TV, on interviews and stuff. What's up, buddy? What's up, partner?
Hey, you on right now?
I'm on right now, and they can hear you.
Yeah, okay,
Eddie Pray. All right, partner.
I did talk to Bobby.
Oh, you did? Good. Okay, well, we're talking about that. I'm glad you guys talked. All right, buddy.
All right, I'll join you in a little bit.
All right, cool. Love you,
All right.
brother. Love you, partner.
Love you. Love
Love
you too.
you. Thank you.
Write that down.
I did. I just did. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. That's my buddy. That's Eddie from Marietta, Florida. And I never know where he's at, if he's in New York, D.C., or wherever. But his son lives in D.C. Partner gets around. And that's my like when he was up in Bronx, up there on Ogden Avenue. Back in the day, I was in Harlem. I met him up there. I was in Harlem, called the Spotlight Cafe, huh? And that was fun that day, and that was a lot of fun. But yeah, that's I know Eddie for a minute. Yeah, that's Tyrone Lowe with Red Alert there, and I did the thing with Tracy. I know he worked with Malorca, and we worked with as well at the Springfield Day, and the house music as a DJ as well. He said he's a house head. It's interesting. So I want to talk to him about that. I got to get the system right. It's frustrating for me, but hopefully I'll figure it out. Somebody can tell me on that the system, the people support people came on, and hey, go into the settings, and that's what I didn't want to do. I didn't want to have to go into the settings. I didn't want to do that. I'm not a settings guy. Here is Mr. Lowe uh, receiving an award, and yeah, so it's a hell of a thing. There you go. What's that, Eddie P? Oh, my man, Craig. Yo, what's up, Craig? God bless you, brother. I appreciate you, Craig. You've been hanging in there. We're going to stick with you until the end. God bless you. You just touched my heart, Craig. And I got my friend, Eddie P. You see, he just called in. Thanks. I appreciate you, brother. That's cool as Tyrone Lowe. Laying in the cut. And the brother's questions, everything is on point. Seen him playing drums. I called it that. I seen some of his drums, and I said, no wonder this brother has incredible timing. He's a drummer as well. Eddie P on check in. But yeah, he's a drummer. God bless him. And he does the DJ thing, and yeah, he's good. He does, and he got an incredible amount of equipment. And it's been, like I said, the last couple of weeks, with him, you know, um, just not going through the way it's supposed to, and the way I had it before. I told these people just leave it alone, leave mines alone. But they fucked with it anyway. But my partner said we sticking, partner. I appreciate you, buddy. Yeah. Did you hear that song with Tim Oakley's song? It's such a pretty ass fucking song. There are glitches tonight. Yeah, Karen. I hear you. I'm just reading some of the comments before I sign off, and I just wanted to let y'all know that it's coming on again on the 28th, which would be Tuesday. And holidays before Thanksgiving, and right, I'm gonna work hard. I'm gonna take off tonight. I'm exhausted. I was tired, and I'm gonna take off tomorrow as well. Tomorrow's Friday, and just chill. I'm supposed to have this guy come and check on my laptop, not my laptop, my desktop. That's been out for a couple of months. It's exhausting, just to stop. So hopefully, maybe that's the issue. I get the desktop again. All I got to do is connect it. Again, I can't even connect the computer. That's how not tech. That's technical. Yeah, I guess that is technical. Getting that together. But yeah, I don't even have the ability to do that. They send me the package with the cords. It was cord that would, it's just it's a headache. It's really exhausting. So, but I'm having a guy come and take a look and just put it together, and then hopefully that'll take them to purpose this laptop. It was doing good at one point. What I don't have the six professional camera shoot or whatever. And I'd be doing some hell of a work, man. If I had, what? I think so or whatever. But then again, who knows? You know. But I want to thank you all for hanging in there with me. I really appreciate y'all the support and for just tuning in and hanging out with me. And we go back and forth and rap and put something out there and the my grandma used food for thought type thing, and you know get around that way. I don't do the sensational stuff, the puppy, the Steve Harvey and Jay Z and all that other stuff. There's enough of that out there. I watch. I get off of here. I watch that at night. To put me to sleep. I watch my other show. I mean, it's good. Some are very entertaining. And it's always good to have a selection, huh? So it's all good. So some of the comments and stuff. Get some rest, George, and it all come together for you guys. No doubt. Thank you. Appreciate that. And that's exactly what I'm going to do, Tam. I'm going to get some rest. As my grandmother, she brought me. Yeah. Tim Yoakley, you got to tell her that song is at, what streaming services can download it from, purchase it, or whatever. Like I said, we'll get a date together and your other songs, and we'll go from there. We'll go from there. You guys have a great night. I love you all. Tell somebody that you love them. Call them, let them know. Persistence overcomes resistance all the time. I like to put that out there as I sign. And can't be in the wrong if you're doing the right thing. Have a great night and God peace.